Hi, Gene here with today's thought. I'm recording this the day after Super Tuesday. You're seeing it 2 days after Super Tuesday. So I have to think that you all know that Trump had an almost complete sweep of all the Super Tuesday states. Nikki Haley won only Vermont. That was it. And she finally did the smart thing, which was to drop out. So she's out, and I want to say that we now know it's Trump versus Biden, but really we know that it's Trump because he has no more competitors in the primaries. Biden remains to be seen. He's doing very well in the primaries, but it's pretty clear that the Democrats would love a way to get rid of him, and he doesn't want to go anywhere. But we have the convention coming up, and you're gonna I'll say I 90% predict that you're going to have a repeat of the 68 riots. The Democratic convention will be held in Chicago, and the last time, 68 in Chicago, there were riots, and now you have this Palestine will be free from the river to the sea, and who knows what else they're up in arms about. So you could very well see demonstrations, and you could very well see an attempt to get Biden out. We don't know. Well, we hope it doesn't happen, but he could have some major health incident. I'm actually recording this the day before Biden's State of the Union address, so it remains to be seen how he gets through that. And what I'm saying is it's possible he won't be in the race at all, but whether he is, we'll assume that he is, and he assumes that he is. And I think I'm going to show you a video in a moment. I think he's starting to believe that Trump is going to beat him, and that's his problem. I mean, he should drop out, and he's got Lady Macbeth, his wife, is urging him to stay in, which to me means she's not being a very good wife. She should be advising him to get out. But he, by the way, if my speech is a little bit slurred, I talked about just a couple of days ago. I was eating something, I bit the back of my tongue, and I actually had to start this video 2 or 3 times to not really stumble on something, because your tongue moves around, and then my teeth hit my tongue, and boom, so anyways, that's not your problem. So I think he's starting to get he doesn't want to, if he drops out of, this is his problem, if he drops out of the race, then he's admitting that Trump would beat him. He's either admitting that his mental problems have admitting that they exist. That's number one. He doesn't want to admit that, but also he doesn't want to admit or acknowledge that Trump will beat him in 2024. So for those reasons, he's not going to drop out, but he's starting to really get. This is one symptom of Alzheimer's, of dementia. Older people, is that they start to snap, get very angry at people, and that's what you're seeing. I'm going to show you a video right now where he is asked about how he feels about being behind in the polls, and you're going to see him say that he's doing really well in the polls, and that it's the media's fault, not realizing how great he is, even though the media are almost, I would say, 99% on his side. So anyway, here's the video.
I told you guys that before. I'm winning. 5 in a row. You guys only look at the New York Times. They're a great paper.
You just saw him claim to be so far ahead in all the polls. So let's just put him up, okay? Here is from Real Clear Politics, the most recent polls. There is a couple polls where he leads by 1 point, and one, if you go back to February 19th, where he leads by more than 1 point. And that is the last poll where he led by even more than 1 point. So this thing, look at the last polls. I'd love to know what polls those are, and that's number one, another indication that he's losing it. He's in denial, or he thinks that we're stupid, that we can't look up the polls. But you see how angry he is, and well, I report, you decide. And that's my thought for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you could subscribe, that would really be great. Share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. But most of all, come back and see me again. I would love to see all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.